When asked where they wanted to meet up to do an interview and performance, the Karpinka Brothers didn't choose any of Saskatoon's numerous music venues. Instead, they picked comic book store Unreal City, for reasons that became clearer as the interviews commenced.
This is essentially our Return of the Jedi. So the next 3 records, they're not going to be that good. And there's going to be a young child singing all my parts. And but I'm telling you, after those next 3 records, we'll be back full force.
The brother duo has just released You Can Count on Me, like The Return of the Jedi, the third in a trilogy. They say they visit the store about once a week and have to get their shopping in now, as life is about to get very busy for them.
Got these Pulp Fiction ones.
They will be heading out on tour in support of the album, which was recorded at something like warp speed in just over a day and a half, after months of planning.
I'm relieved that it's coming up to where it'll be out there for people to hear after waiting for about 8 months, I think. So it's a lot of joy to know that we're going to be just playing the music and not worrying so much about all of the technical details.
The duo has come a long way since forming 7 years ago. They say it was tough initially to find venues for their unique sound, which has drawn comparisons to everything from Simon and Garfunkel and the Everly Brothers to Cajun music. But not surprisingly, Aaron compares their evolution once again to the work of the artist George Lucas.
We're not walking into this like a young Luke, who's complaining and sulking and like a moody teen. We more going into this tour, we're going, even though we might be walking into financial ruin, who knows, we are walking into it with the swagger of Luke walking up to Jabba's palace.
Brothers recording and performing together isn't always a recipe for success. But Sean and Aaron say there have been no issues, as they are highly supportive of each other and go so far as to describe each other as best friends.
It's an absolute joy to play music with my brother. We're 2 kind of different personalities, so I think we balance each other out.
He's very together on stage, and I'm very much kind of like just this wild Muppet that he's wrangling, and he's like the Aaron Wrangler.
In addition to the music, Sean's kindness and joy on stage are the elements that often stand out the most for audiences who take in a Karpinka Brothers show.
I just feel so grateful and thankful to be playing music for people. I just love it so much, and I just want to fill people with joy and see their smiles and see them dancing, and I can't just hide that happiness in myself, so it's just natural.
A wider audience will soon get to experience those good vibes as the Karpinka Brothers will be touring across Canada and into the United States over the next couple of months, including a performance at Amigos in Saskatoon, September 26th. For Go on Shaw TV, I'm Simon Hyatt.